Hey everybody, it's your boy Jimmy here. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and enjoy the video.
What's up YouTube? Today I'm going to re-show you my Shaddoll branded Chimera deck list. I put this out a couple weeks ago, but I was unhappy with a couple things in the video. So I'm just going to go through it again, so let's get to it. For the Chimera package, we're playing our 3 Cornfield Coatl. This can dump itself to the graveyard to get the next card, our 3 Mirror Sword Knight. You can normal summon this, then tribute itself, special summoning the Big Wing Performant, which we will throw next, our 2 Big Wing Performant we have in the deck. And then for the last part of the package, we're playing the 3 Gazelle. And then for the next card in the illusion package that we're playing, we're just playing the 1 Nightmare Magician, because you can summon this off of your Performant when you use its fusion effect. And that's it for the illusion Chimera stuff that we're playing in the deck. Next we have our Shaddoll package, so we're playing 2 Hedgehog. This searches any Shaddoll, pretty straightforward. Squamata dumps any Shaddoll to the graveyard straight from the deck, again straightforward. Then we're playing our 1 Beast and our 1 Dragon. Beast just allows you to draw an extra card if you use it for like a branded fusion, or dump it off Squamata or your Shaddoll fusion, etc, etc. And then Dragon just pops a spell or trap if you do the same thing. So that's our whole Shaddoll monster package, playing 6 in all. For our Albaz package, we're just playing the 2 Fallen of Albaz and the 1 Aluber. You don't really want to play more than this, because this is kind of a brick. You really want the Fallen of Albaz in the deck at all times for the branded fusion plays. And then Aluber, you can search off the branded opening and get set up that way. So if you have literally just branded opening plus literally Coatl, that is full combo for this deck. And then for the last monster of the deck, we're simply just playing the 2 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. This can just shut down stuff on your opponent's turn if you're going second. And yeah, that's our whole monster count for the deck. Let us get into the spell cards. Let me throw these off to the side. For this first spell, we're playing 3 Chimera Fusion. Quick play fusion card, one of the best actually in the game at the moment. You just need, it just requires you to use a Beast or a Fiend, which would, in this case, would be the Gazelle or the Big Wing Performant. And then you can fusion summon for any, sorry, any fusion deck, fusion monster, sorry. So this is how you go into all of your Chimera-related fusions, and then also later on your Winda. For the next fusion, we're playing 3 branded fusion. Pretty straightforward. This gets you the whole Albaz branded package of the deck. We're then playing 2 Shaddoll fusion. It's a great going second card. It's actually an amazing going second card. This by itself can win you the game going second if it's not stopped by an Ash, and it literally only loses to like just Ash. And then for the final fusion card, we're just playing the 2 Super Poly, just because this is a nice disruption. Can't be, your opponent can't respond to it, and you can just go into a Drag's Tapelia or your Mud Dragon of the Swamp. That's it for spells, fusion spells. Next up, we're playing the 3 branded opening. This will get you your Aluber, which will get you your branded fusion. Pretty straightforward. Also sets up other stuff in the graveyard, like if you have a Nightmare Magician in your hand, kind of dead in your hand, you can dump it off the branded opening, then it's set up for your Big Wing Performant effect when you can special summon it from the grave if you want to later on. Next up we have our 3 Eye of Illusion. This is in the deck because, interestingly, this requires either an illusion or a spellcaster, and all of the all of the Shaddoll monsters are spellcasters, besides a few of the fusion monsters. But specifically, Winda, which is what you're going to normally be going into, is a spellcaster. So as long as you have any of the illusions or any of a spellcaster on the field, this is always live. It disrupts your opponent. It can be a nice little battle trick. Really all-around decent card, especially in this deck, and with the setup that it has. And for our final spell, we're just playing a single copy of Called by the Grave. Just disrupts your opponent's plays, can get rid of stuff in the graveyard if they have any resources in the graveyard that is annoying. Next up, our extra deck. So for our Shaddoll extra deck stuff, we're playing 1 Winda, 1 Sheck, and 1 Construct. Winda is what you're going to be going into 90% of the time, but Shekanaga you can go off you can use the Gazelle in the deck to go into Shek, and then Gazelle will search out more of the Gazelle package to go into, and then Construct is just Construct. Can dump stuff down to the back to the grave if you summon it, and get more Shaddoll plays off that way. Then for our Chimera fusions, we're playing 2 Chimera King of the Phantom Beasts, 1 Performant, the Mythical King of Phantom Beasts, and 1 Chimera, the Illusion Beast, as well as the Guardian Chimera. Guardian Chimera is not really in the archetype necessarily, but it's really, really easy to summon and really, really good in this deck. Basically, because of the fact that your, where is it? Chimera Fusion is a quick play spell. You can use this if you already have a window set up, say. You can go into your Guardian Chimera with this, or if you've already used your window some other way, you can go into your Guardian Chimera with this, and then what this does is just pops 2 cards on your opponent's field and draws you cards, depending on what you use from your hand or field. There's no point in using Super Poly to get this out because it requires monsters that you control. So yeah, so if you can disrupt opponent's plays just by summoning this on your side of the field. That is it for the Chimera package. On to the branded package. We are playing 1 Lubellion. This is the main card we're going to be going into with our branded fusion. This just allows us to summon our Mirror Jade or our Rindrum. Pretty straightforward. Everyone knows what branded does. Then for the last 2 cards in the branded package, we're playing 1 Masquerade and 1 Despian. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that name. Just all really good cards, specifically Mirror Jade. Nice disruptor on your opponent's turn. If you set up a Mirror Jade plus a Chimera the Illusion Beast and then have all of your illusions in the grave, that's just game if you have Wind on the field too, because it stops your opponent from special summoning. And then for our 2 Super Poly targets, we are simply playing 1 Mud Dragon of the Swamp and 1 Predapant Dragostapelia. Pretty straightforward cards. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and see you guys next time for the next week's deck list.